So this is a collective reading, but I know that it will appear to those that it is meant for. We're going to look at the next 7 days, okay? What's coming up, what to expect. If there is a person, I'm going to start by cleansing the cards, okay? If there is a person, question, situation, think about that right now. If there is someone in particular that you want to focus on with this message, that you want to know about, say their name 3 times for me. Once you're doing that now, double tap the screen. Important you double tap the screen. I want to make sure you set the intention. Let's see what's coming up for the next 7 days and what we need to know. So I do feel like there is a communication coming forward from somebody. Maybe if you are thinking of a particular person, maybe that is connected with them. There is a communication from someone that I've been waiting to hear from. We have got the Empress card followed by the High Priestess. So the Empress card is where, you know, you're honest with your emotions, you're real with your feelings, you're not going to hide away, you're not going to hide how you feel, and if you have a feeling about something, you're going to say it, and so you should. The High Priestess, you're very intuitive, probably feeling quite sensitive at the moment, and be aware of that, especially over the next week, because that could come into play in certain conversations or connections, and you don't want to overthink something and kind of imagine something that hasn't actually happened yet, because you're worrying and you're basing a connection on the past. So if there is a new kind of connection in your life, or you're kind of rebuilding something with someone, then try and not base that off of your past. Your past is your past. What happened has happened, and it wasn't your fault. It will never be your fault. But that doesn't mean that someone in your life or coming into your life is responsible of that, and you know this anyway. We have got the 8 of Swords. That does show you are feeling restricted, and we have the 2 of Pentacles. So for the next 7 days, there is a decision, and you're going to have to weigh up whether you're giving someone another chance or not. And that doesn't have to be with a relationship. This could be regarding work. This could be a situation where I feel, oh my God, like, you know, I need to get out of this. Am I going to wait it out? Am I going to see how it goes? Or am I leaving right now? Am I walking away? But that 8 of Swords card is about restrictions, struggling to see a way out of something, trying not to listen to everybody's input and advice and what everybody says and thinks. And if that was me, I would do that. If that was me, I would do that. Going back to intuition, put your hand on your heart, trust and listen to your gut, right? It will always guide you right. When you question it, ignore it and second guess it and change it and think, oh, do you know what? I feel like this about this person, but I'm not going to listen to that because that's my head. Trust your intuition. You've had it probably since you were very, very young, as many of us have. We have here the Hanged Man. So in that next 7 days, you might feel a little bit stuck. You might feel a little bit trapped in your head, and you might feel like you just want to isolate from everyone and everything around you. And sometimes it's okay to just stop, and it's okay to say, you know, I'm not feeling my best right now. I'm not okay right now, and I want to disconnect with those around me. And that's okay, you know. So be mindful of that in the next 7 days, and give yourself that time and give yourself that space. I am being made to feel, I don't want to say there's a dangerous person, because it might seem like a bit of a too harsh of a word, but somebody who I need to be careful of. They might have some kind of aggressive tendencies, or maybe the word dangerous comes up because they're involved in things that aren't good. Maybe it's addiction, maybe it's drugs. We've got the Empress card again. We have the same card again. Followed by the King of Pentacles. So the King of Pentacles followed by the 2 of Swords. So another card where we have a choice, we have a decision, and it might feel like in the next week as though there's multiple things going on and I don't really know what way to go. But again, it's coming back to trusting your heart. There is going to be a possible decision. Let me know if this resonates, about a house, a home, a move. And it might feel frustrating because I feel like patience is something you're trying to learn, but I feel like something's not happening as quickly as I would want, and I'm feeling restless, and I'm feeling like if it's not happening yet, it's never going to happen. I am being shown an initial E. It could be like an Emma, an Emily, could be an Ed, could be a male name, but there's an E initial. And I also see with that initial R, so I don't know, is this a Rick, Rich, Ricky, Rob, Robert? There's an E and an R. And sometimes the initials coming up within these readings can be first name and last name. And what I do see is that in that next week, maybe just over a week, that you're going to tell someone the truth. And someone's going to feel like their nose is put out of joint because you've not just said, yeah, sure, come round. Or they've popped up suddenly one night and they want to see you. They want to see you. So it's where you're kind of like choosing self-respect now, and that's going to put their nose out of joint. Listen, make sure you save this video. Please come back and leave me a comment and let me know. Follow for more. We also offer a 10-minute phone reading with the code VIP client. I will leave the details here on the screen. You can call in anytime. Click the link in bio if you want to book a reading. VIP client is a £10 10-minute phone reading. The number and the details are there, and I'll see you soon.